This meticulously compiled list highlights the greatest gaming consoles ever produced, from the legendary pioneers who ignited the gaming revolution to the cutting-edge powerhouses who continue to push the limits of technology. Get ready for a trip down memory lane that will make you feel nostalgic as we rank some of the most breathtaking innovations. Prepare yourself to rediscover the charm of great gaming moments that have enthralled millions of people worldwide. This extensive countdown contains something for everyone, regardless of whether you're an experienced player or a curious newbie. Join us as we celebrate the gadgets that have revolutionized entertainment, altered the industry, and made countless people happy. Grab your controller, set up your battle station, and prepare for an exciting voyage as we count down the top 10 greatest game consoles. Prepare yourself to feel a sense of wonder, nostalgia, and the indisputable enchantment only the gaming industry can offer. This is the ultimate homage to the gaming hardware that has won our hearts, sparked our imaginations, and permanently inscribed their names in gaming history. Start the countdown now. At number 10. Atari VCS/2600, 1977, in the late 1970s. Atari was primarily associated with video games. The company's designers spent a year building a microprocessor-based system that could play games from ROM cartridges after the success of its home Pong device in 1975. When 400,000 machines debuted on US markets around Christmas 1977, they sold out quickly. The machine's aesthetic, which had a black fascia, wood paneling, and a straightforward 8-directional joystick, established the design philosophy for the sector. Its games, which had exquisitely illustrated boxes, were also design classics in form and functionality. The Atari was more than a gaming machine, it entered popular culture through films like Airplane and Blade Runner. Even its mistakes, particularly the bungled film tie-in E.T., became legendary. Sega hit the market with a true 16-bit console that was significantly superior to the NES. At number 9. Sega Dreamcast, 1989. The Sega Genesis debuted on the market and rapidly distinguished itself among gamers because of its eye-catching graphics and extensive library of outstanding titles in every conceivable genre. Even today, examples of how diverse the Sega Genesis library is include Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage, Phantasy Star, and Desert Strike. We will always remember the amazing Genesis commercials that dominated the airwaves in the 1990s. By the way, if you like and subscribe in 5 seconds, you'll have great luck for the next 20 years. At number 8. Game Boy. Released in September 1989, even though those Tiger Electronics handhelds were cool, they provided a few minutes of entertainment at most. Nintendo overtook Sony as the market leader in handheld gaming when it released its second such device. Every child's preferred gaming system for lengthy car rides and intense Pokémon Link cable matches after school became the original Game Boy. The Game Boy's collection of portable classics, including Tetris, Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, and Metroid 2, Return of Samus, revolutionized mobile gaming. At number 7. PlayStation, 1994. Sony's hardware wizard Ken Kutaragi built his own console in 1993 after the company's attempts to work with Sega and Nintendo to get into the console market failed. He concentrated on effectively moving 3D shapes about the screen and created an architecture that was both strong and simple to develop for. Sony then acquired UK company Psygnosis and signed an exclusive agreement with legendary Japanese arcade developer Namco to address its lack of development knowledge. With games like Tekken, Gran Turismo, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the resultant platform controlled the 1990s and thrilled time-rich 20-somethings. This machine altered everything. At number 6. Nintendo. Famicom/Nintendo Entertainment System, 1983. It's a well-known truth, but one that's always important to remember. In the 1980s, Nintendo was the video game that people in North America played. The brand, like Hoover and aspirin before it, became so closely associated with the activity that it was genericized. This was due to the NES, a boxy, out-of-date console with clunky carts and goofy flat joypads that were heavily influenced by Nintendo's popular Game & Watch handheld gaming devices. The games, though, the games. Excitebike, Contra, Mega Man, Final Fantasy, The Legend of Zelda, and Super Mario Bros. This is where Shigeru Miyamoto, Nintendo's chief designer, first found success and where we first heard the company's adage, old, well-used technology can be reformulated to realize amazing things. At number 5. PlayStation 1994. We try to avoid using the word game changer around here, but it's hard to think of a better way to describe Sony's entry into the console industry. So many of the games we play now were built upon the groundwork established by PlayStation game creators. The PlayStation, in fact, fundamentally altered the video game business, pushing gaming into the mainstream to the point where it was the first machine to sell more than 100 million units. At number 4. Sega Genesis, 1988. The 1991 release of Sonic the Hedgehog, a speed-obsessed, spiky-haired dude bro wonderfully in touch with early 1990s MTV culture, added to this punk mindset. The Mega Drive would go on to sell 35 million copies and offer a variety of experiences, including real-time military simulations and romantic role-playing games. Some of us had a hard time relating to it since it wasn't scared to be strange, loud, or rude. For better or worse, it created the concept of console gaming as a lifestyle and an identity in the process. At number 3. Xbox 360, 2005. As the first console of the broadband era, the Xbox 360 has always placed online multiplayer capability at the center of its service. The global user base was transformed into a sizable competitive community thanks to innovations like achievements and the gamer score, regardless of the battleground being Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Halo 3, or Forza Horizon. This device may also be credited with producing better iterations of grand sagas like Mass Effect 2, Elder Scrolls V, BioShock, and Red Dead Redemption, ushering in the current era of sophisticated narrative game design. At number 2. ColecoVision. August 1982 release. Atari faced a significant threat from the ColecoVision during the heyday of its 2,600 and 5,200 platforms. During its first life, Atari's competitor console offered superior arcade ports. Eventually, the ColecoVision added an add-on that was compatible with Atari 2600 cartridges. Burger Time, River Raid, and Donkey Kong were some of the notable games available for players on this early 1980s gaming gear. Again, if you like and subscribe in 5 seconds, you'll have great luck for the next 20 years. At number 1. PlayStation 5/Xbox Series X, 2020. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X's significance in the history of the current console generation cannot be ignored. The best visuals, sound design, load times, and narrative possibilities ever seen on a console have been delivered by both devices, showcasing what the new era is all about. Although there are infinite games to choose from, the effort to completely redesign the Xbox and PlayStation controllers exemplifies the industry's accomplishments. These are currently the most sophisticated home consoles, and it will be some time before video games make another technological development. The community is currently enthralled with the gameplay choices, especially the new virtual reality tie-ins, as evidenced by the popularity and sales of both products. Thanks for watching the top 10 greatest video game consoles. We hope you've been enthralled by the rich tapestry of gaming history and invention we've exposed as we end our thrilling voyage through the top 10 greatest game consoles. Please share your opinions, stories, and personal rankings in the comments below. Please tell us what your favorite gaming console is in the comments. We're eager to learn about your individual viewpoints. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your participation in our epic journey across the world of video games. Play more games, explore more places, and keep the excitement going. Until next time, watch more of our videos. Have a great day on purpose.